let's say an animal is really aggressive. They have aggressive tendencies. And other than that, they seem normal, meaning the owner doesn't see any other issues. That just happens to happen in all these situations and it keeps happening more. Well, we need to look at fear again. We need to look at fear, aggression, but we want to look at the liver. The liver is where anger is stored, which is related to aggression. So that certainly could have a root in maybe being in an abusive situation where they were constantly fearing for their life and the only thing they know to do is
Yeah.
react. So we look at the whole animal and then we connect the dots and support them from all angles to really get a hold of what's going on so that this animal doesn't end up having to be put down because it
Right.
attacked somebody or it bit a child or it did something at the dog park or it did something on a walk and the owner can't control it, even if it's on a leash. So these are all major signals, major messages
Yeah.
from the animal that we need to look at, even if it doesn't look like there's a physiological problem. Like labs are fine, meaning their lab work is fine, blood work is
Yeah.
good, if you're even doing that. But you need to look at the emotional component and not just think that, well, that's see, there again, that's just a dog. Dogs do that. No, an imbalanced dog will do that, but they're asking for help. They're asking,
Yeah.
they want to be in balance. That's their natural state. All of our natural states are harmony and balance.
Yeah, so in that case, or would somebody need to reach out to you and you could work with them? Because it sounds like, let's say I had an aggressive dog and I thought, oh, there's something going on here. Let me get to the bottom of this. You can work with that long distance, right? It doesn't matter where the person lives.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is, all of our consultations are by phone or Zoom. I mean, most of the people I work with are out of state. I mean, I work with people all over. But we also in the store, we have an aggression blend. I try to have enough products in there to where if somebody wants to just go and try one product for one thing, maybe they're having a digestive issue, maybe they're having an aggressive issue, maybe they're having a fear issue. They can use those blends in that particular area and watch for the changes. Ideally, we want to look at the whole animal, do a consultation and set them up on a protocol. But there's a lot that can be done just with an individual blend, and we have those most common things are in the store. Even for like immunity, just building the immune system. We have immunity and vitality. Ideally, that's used with organ support and a flower essence. You don't have to go that route, although that's the ideal. But you could work with a symptom and buy the remedy. And maybe later say, "Oh, hey, this works. I'd like to do a consultation to figure out how I can support my animal in all regards, not just the upset tummy."